But, I mean, let's talk about the fights that, like, are the only reason why this card's a thing.
Sean Strickland versus Paulo Costa.
What? A banger!
Yeah, it's going to be a banger.
A banger.
Power hitter versus just a constant...
A psycho.
Yeah. Constant guy in your face.
Yeah, an absolute psycho. Okay, so let's take it all in. This is a big fight for the middleweight division.
Yeah.
Because we talked about this probably a month and a half ago when this fight got announced. The winner of this fight will end up probably either A, getting a title shot, or B, fighting the winner of Whitaker and Chimaev.
Well, I think it depends who wins.
We talked about that too. If Strickland wins,
easily,
he's probably getting a title shot.
Yeah.
But if Chimaev beats Whitaker, he's probably getting a title shot.
Oh yeah, easily. And if Whitaker wins, probably title shot.
I mean, I could see a world where they want Chimaev and they want Strickland to win so they can put them together.
Yeah.
And get some money out of that. But I also see a world where if Chimaev wins, they're just going to send him straight to the belt. Because he's a money guy. Or he sells tickets.
Yeah, but he's got to beat Whitaker, and that's going to be such a good fight, too.
Yeah, that's very exciting. But if Whitaker wins, he deserves a title shot. I don't think they're going to give it to him.
Yeah, they would easily give it to Sean Strickland over him.
Yes. And I think they'll easily give it to Chimaev.
Yeah.
I think if both of them win and they have to decide which one they're going to give it to first, I can't remember what we said specifically, but when we broke it down last time, I think we were on the right path.
Yeah.
I think that if Chimaev ends up beating Whitaker, he's going to get the shot over Strickland.
Yeah.
I think that's probably going to happen just from a business standpoint, because I don't see a world where...
But is Chimaev actually bigger than Sean Strickland? Because, like, Sean Strickland, like, love him.
I mean, probably not. But also, I think, like, getting new blood in there.
Yeah.
Getting Chimaev in a place where he just is a good
person to represent your champion.
He's active. He's a bit of a fucking lunatic.
Oh, Sean Strickland or
Chimaev.
Chimaev is not active.
I mean, you want to get him active.
Oh, yeah.
You want him to win a belt. You want to get him going.
Yeah.
Because his fights are entertaining, and they're trying to build him up as a guy, and they've been doing that for a while.
I want him to be like the next Khabib.
Yes. Fortunately, he's not nearly as good.
Yeah.
But if he beats Whitaker, that would be an incredibly impressive feat.
Yeah, that's a whole nother thing.
But it's just something that tells me that Dana White is not super interested in Sean Strickland being the champion.
I think it's because of the way he acts.
I think there's a good chance of that being the case. Because if he was interested in it, he would have just said Duplessis versus Strickland.
It should have been a rematch. That last fight was so good, and it was so close. You could have gave it to any of them. Yeah.
But I also think he's going to shoot. Like, I think the next middleweight title fight's easily going to be Duplessis and Adesanya.
Isn't it announced already?
I don't think so. I think they're just working on it.
This is kind of off topic, but I've seen the Sphere, or what is it called in Vegas they just built?
The Sphere?
That is sick.
You haven't seen it before?
No,
Oh, it's badass.
I didn't really know. I've heard people talk about it, but I thought that was over in, like, Spain or something.
No, it's in Vegas.
I saw it, and I'm like, because I saw the NHL draft's going to be in there, I'm like, what?
Yeah, it's sick. Oh, the draft's going to be in there?
Yeah, the NHL draft. I think it's the first, they were saying, like, the first actual thing in there.
Yeah, it's sick as fuck.
I know that's off topic, but yeah.
No, the UFC's card in September is in the Sphere, and I think, and then I send you what the fight already was.
Yeah, I feel like
it was O'Malley and
I forget, I can't think of the guy. I have his face. Aljamain Sterling's best friend. The Machine. Marab.
Yeah. Oh wait. Okay, so 304 is July 27th, so then it's 305, so it's UFC 306. And by the way, UFC 304 is stacked. Leon Edwards versus Bilal Muhammad, Tom Aspinall versus Curtis Blades, and then Paddy Pimblett versus Bobby Green. Love that.
Bobby, oh yeah, it's such a...
I don't know if I could find it. I'm not going to be able to find the text message, but I can't remember. I know it's O'Malley.
Yeah, yeah.
I could be. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure it's O'Malley.
I think they're also trying to get.
I think it's O'Malley versus Marab.
Yeah, and then another. Who's the 145 champ right now? Can't think of his name. Taporia.
145.
Yeah.
Oh, you with Taporia?
Yeah, they're trying to get him on there too. I think.
That makes sense, but it should be Taporia versus Volkanovski.
Or Holloway. I'd rather have Holloway, but.
Yeah, but I think
I rewatched that fight, the Taporia versus Max, or who did he just fight? Alexander Volk.
Yeah,
It's
Volk.
actually pretty close. It's like Volk's not old. He just got clipped.
Yeah, the only we gotta stop putting disrespect on Volk's name.
Yes.
I mean, he lost on 2 weeks' notice, and then he lost to a fucking great fighter.
Yeah, first of all, who expects Islam to do a head kick? They never.
Yeah, I can tell you who didn't see that coming. Volkanovski.
Everyone in the world, and then dude, Taporia hits so clean and hard.
Yeah, let's give the guy a fucking chance.
And he got hit a couple times, so that fight's gonna be good. I
agree.
So either that, but yeah.
I think that. I think, so when it comes to Strickland versus Paulo Costa, I think Sean Strickland's going to win.
I do too.
And I think it's because Paulo Costa can hit really hard.
Yeah.
But Sean Strickland's tactical ability is far underrated.
Oh,
and I think him just being in Costa's face is going to become a massive issue. And he's going to just get... I guess he can land on...
Sean Strickland has also trained with Piera.
Yeah, and he's a lot better since then. Yeah. And him being able to go toe-to-toe with Duplessis...
Honestly, I think it's going to be a good fight, but I think Sean Strickland could 50-45 him.
I think I could see...
each round, he just...
I could see him winning each round.
Yeah.
And Paulo Costa, as much as I love him, he's an entertaining fighter. He's
kind of like the Michael Chandler, in my opinion, of that division.
Maybe. To me, Paulo Costa's always refused to just take that next step.
Yeah.
Go to the next gear. Because he is talented enough. He could be up there.
And he's physically gifted enough. He's got one of the best bodies.
He just... I'm trying to remember the Whitaker fight.
He had those kicks that were crazy.
Yeah, we've watched so many fights. I remember the fight in my head. I still remember how it pointed out. It wasn't... He didn't finish him, right? It was Whitaker by decision.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
That's where he hit that spinning kick with 10 seconds left, I think.
Oh, yeah.
The first round.
And Whitaker was like, fucking hell.